Hey, Note Nation, this is Scott Carson, and I just want to say thank you again for being a loyal listener to the Note Closer Show podcast. And on our extended Note family all across the country and the world, I wanted to invite you to a very special event that I'm doing this coming weekend, actually, this coming Saturday, February 29th. It is a one-day event. We call it our Note Weekend. And what this is a one day from 9 a.m. Central to roughly 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You'll have basically roughly 9 hours with me one-on-one as I go over the note basics of note investing, how you can find, fund, and flip non-performing notes in 2020. Now, this is the first time that we're doing this one-day class. I've taught many half-day summits and hour-long sessions, but I wanted to dive in a little bit deeper, but not quite as long as a 3-day event. I want to give you guys and gals who are listening to this the opportunity to kind of stick your foot in the water before diving headfirst into the deep end when it comes to note buying. The note market has changed dramatically over the last 10 years. I foresee us change it again here in the next 12 to 24 months as the market changes. And we see an increase in defaults. We see an increase in banks having foreclosures. We've had an amazing run over the last 10 years with market values increasing and markets recovering. It's time for a downturn. Now, if I had a crystal ball, I would be in Vegas and not on the radio with you today. But what I'm getting at is that we are going to see a return of increased defaults. We're going to see increased foreclosures. And we're already seeing 1 out of 10 Americans across the country already being a month behind with their mortgage. So I want to invite you out to a special, like I said, one day, all day, Saturday from 9 a.m. Central to 6 p.m. Central Time with just me, yours truly, the Note Guy, for 9 hours of note education. We'll take a few breaks here and there, 30-minute break for lunch for you. But we're going to be diving into the real note basics. And I encourage you to go to noteweekend.com. That's the website for the event. You can see the full schedule. We'll give you a bit of an idea. We'll dive into the different types of note investing and note niches. We'll talk about finding note sellers, banks, websites, platforms. We'll talk about what to say, what not to say with note scripts. And then we'll also dive into note markets and different pricing models depending on what your note niche is. We'll dive into the early afternoon funding options for your note deals. How do you actually pay for these deals with or without your own money? We'll talk about finding and qualifying investors to fund your deals. We'll also dive into some basics on note marketing. Now, this is going to be advanced stuff. This is stuff that everybody should be doing. Very simple marketing tactics. Who, what, when, and where do you market? We'll also dive into briefly discussing how to structure your note business. What entities do you need to have or in place, or what if you've already got an entity, will that suffice for your note business? And then we'll dive in the last couple hours about the 10 different exit strategies of note investing, anywhere from wholesaling to foreclosing and everything in between. We'll breaking down a little bit of due diligence and helping you decipher if the deal is a deal or a dud. We'll dive briefly into due diligence basics, reviewing the borrower property collateral. And then we'll also dive into your perfect note team. What's the vendors that you need? Who do you need to have on your team? Who do you not need to have on your team to make sure that your business is running full steam ahead, whether you're full-time or part-time? And then we'll dive in and wrap up the day with a little bit of online networking. Yes, online networking. And the way we do it, we'll be delivering this via a Zoom webinar all day long. So it'll be live, not recorded. You can jump in, ask me questions. We can cater to whatever your needs are. I expect us to have a pretty good size turnout for this, but the beautiful thing is there are plenty of opportunities for you to ask questions directly to me. And at the end of the day, we'll wrap up with online networking, where those that want to hang around, we'll open up the Zoom lines and allow you to ask questions, introduce yourself, tell us a little about your business and the way that others can network with you to help you all truly create win-win scenarios for your note business. So we're really excited about this, the Note Weekend. If you can't make it this Saturday, we will be doing them multiple times throughout the year. You know, February, we'll be doing it again in March 28th. We'll be doing it in April 25th. And then we'll be doing it in May 30th as well. Those are the next 3 dates besides February 29th. Once again, I encourage you to come to the Note Weekend. There are so many people out there that aren't closing deals, but are trying to teach it, and they're teaching the wrong things. They're teaching you, trying to squeeze way too much into a couple hours. And we're going to take the time to spend one full day. It's not going to be everything you need to know, but it's a good starting point. And you know what? It's a very, very affordable price. The investment is only $99. And you know what? If you want to sign up for one of our future virtual 3-day workshops, you will credit the $99 to that. If you want to use that $99 to sign up for our home study course, the Note Buying Blueprint, we'll credit another $99 to that as well. So what do you have to lose? If you find out the first couple hours this is not for you, I'm glad to refund your money back. No questions asked. But if you hang around the whole day, I guarantee that you'll learn some new things that you can apply not only to your note business, but other facets of your real estate business and marketing all in general, and finding deals, be able to talk educated as you're out networking your local real estate clubs or out looking for deals in different markets. Let's face it, it's getting tight out there. Fix and flipping has gotten even tighter. People aren't finding wholesale deals. They're not finding REOs anymore. The really last place to find real estate deals is in the note business. We're the closest and direct to the source. We find more deals than anybody else does. And the fact that we're taking it over allows us to get a lot better pricing than what most people are paying in the retail markets out there. So like I said, this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at night, I encourage you to join me on Note Weekend. Like I said, you can go to noteweekend.com and sign up there. If you can't make it all day on Saturday, but only for chunks, don't worry. We'll be recording the session and then live streaming it as well on the Sunday as well. So join us live Saturday, catch the restream on Sunday. So you can watch from your phone, your laptop, your computer, your home or your office or the pool, as long as you're not dropping the phone in the water. But anyway, once again, I'd love to have you come out for noteweekend.com and join me for 9 hours of pure content, no upsells, no pitches, no pitch fest. We're going to give you the basic nuggets. I like to call it note marketing, note business 101 for you as well. So once again, come on out this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's Austin. And it would be either 10 o'clock East Coast time or 7 a.m. in California for those of you that get up a little bit early. But grab your coffee and you can watch in your pajamas, whatever you want to watch, because you can join us live as we live stream this across Zoom out there. Once again, go to noteweekend.com. Encourage you to take advantage of this. $99 investment is a small investment in your real estate future. So come on out and join us, and we'll see you this weekend on Note Weekend.